Hi everybody and welcome to this channel, Freya's Crone. My name is Melody. For those of you who are new to this channel, welcome and welcome back to my returning subscribers from my other channel. I am grateful for each and every one of you guys and all the love and support that you've been giving me on this YouTube journey. So to connect with this video, make sure you hit that thumbs up, leave a kind comment, if not for myself or somebody else in the collective defined. If you are not yet subscribed to this channel, hit that subscribe button, a little notification bell. And as always, you can share the video. All of that helps out this channel and it is greatly, greatly appreciated. Alright. So this is a timeless, which means when the time is right, you're meant to find it. General, which means it is a general read. If it doesn't resonate, go watch another sign. Love reading. Okay. It is also for the star sign of Sagittarius. So if you have Venus in Sagittarius, Sun, Moon, or Rising in Sagittarius, more than likely these messages are for you. Alright, so we're going to go ahead and get started. What we're going to do is pull your energy. You, the viewer, what is the viewer's energy? Whether you're a Sagittarius or you're a cross watcher. What is the energy around the viewer? Whoever is viewing this video, what is the energy around this viewer for this video? Alright, so we have the devil energy. So somebody could be connected to a Capricorn, or you could have Capricorn in Venus. But this talks about, see, there's a key on the key to the heart. So somebody may have some sort of an addiction, a codependency energy. But I feel like somebody is afraid to see the light of that. They'd rather just numb it. I see a lot of hair, so somebody could have long hair or brown hair. The other person could be bald. But I feel like there is definitely, like, I feel like one person is ready to touch the light, but the other person is not ready to. I feel like there is a lot of temptations around them. Maybe they have they're in a third party situation, or they're in this energy of being codependent, maybe codependent on just strictly sex, or just strictly whatever your codependency energy is here. But I feel like whoever you are, viewer, you are in this dark energy here. But I do feel there is a key involved in this relationship. The key lies in your heart space. It's about learning to trust your heart. It feels secure within yourself, and I feel like that's why you're in this devil energy, because there's a lack of security in your root chakra. There could be some sort of insecurity that is stemmed from your childhood, or from your family as well. Let's take a look at the bottom of the deck. Yeah, we definitely have some sort of a partnership. See the roots coming up out of here? So there is definitely something rooted within your root chakra when it comes to relationships, family. So we have a number 2 here. Yeah, definitely something from the past, childhood, a situation where it comes from, like, it's a memory that's been rooted within you that needs to be healed. When it comes to opening up the heart, remember I said the key lies in your heart to giving and receiving, with the 5 of Wands underneath that. So there's a lot of challenges, a lot of obstacles in this relationship that could have caused some sort of a breakup. And that's because somebody is in this negative, dark energy. So let's see what the other person's energy looks like. The person you're connected to or watching this video for. What is their energy? It also could have been a strictly sexual relationship. Maybe somebody didn't want to wait around for somebody else to I'm looking at this card. See how this person is on the outer ring? So what is the person that this viewer is watching the video for? What is their energy that they are connected to? Okay, so we have this is the Hermit card. So the Hermit card talks about seeking something, right? So somebody is definitely seeking something. See how this part of this demon is looking over at the light? So somebody is definitely seeking some sort of wisdom, some sort of knowledge, some sort of light. And the key lies within this, your heart space. See how this is all green? The key lies within the heart space on both parts. So your person, the person you're watching this video for, they're outside, they're connecting with nature, they're listening to the birds, they are ready to open their hearts, maybe even accepting some healing from earth. This is the Virgo energy, so they could be a Virgo or be some sort of an earth sign. We have Capricorn and Virgo here. So somebody could have Capricorn or Virgo in their Venus, sun, moon, or rising sign. All right, so let's take a look at the bottom of the deck. Somebody is definitely seeking some truth. See, there was somebody who was two-faced. See how there's two-faced energy there? So the veil is splitting, right? And the light is coming through, and somebody is realizing that the key to a healthy relationship lies in their heart. This is the Seven of Swords. This talks about, and then we have a female energy here. So there's definitely two sides of a situation, and I feel like there is one side that is hidden. And there also could be somebody who is waiting for the right time as well. But this is definitely talking about a relationship, the Two of Wands, and the decisions that were made. The Seven of Swords talks about deception. It talks about lies. It talks about falseness, right? With the Capricorn energy, the falseness in this relationship. So somebody is definitely seeking some answers. Somebody is seeking to find the other side of the truth, because in everybody's story, there's always two sides. There's your side and there's their side. So somebody isn't being completely honest here is what I feel. So, and it's about the wounds that they carry that cause the instability in the home. So it definitely starts with grounding your energy and pulling that energy up through earth, up into your heart space. This will help to end the conflict is what I see here. So let's go ahead and check and see what's going on in the head space. We're going to pull your card and then we'll pull their card. What's going on in the head space with the viewer? What's their head? Well, actually, you already know what your headspace is happening, but we're still going to pull it for the viewer. What's going on in the viewer's headspace? Healthy joy, number 5. I express joy and gratitude in my life with the proper combination of passion and humility. So we have a number 5. So 6 and a 5 is an 11. We have 1, 5. So 155 or 555 could be significant. So in your head space, you're seeking the wisdom, you're seeking the light of how to express yourself here with the birds, how to express yourself with the proper combination of love and compassion. And that's what, and the key, like I said, lies in the heart space. So somebody also could have been somebody who is very tempted by other people. And they could be getting humbled is something that I'm getting here, Sagittarius. So yeah, I feel like somebody is I don't know, I'm seeing a five energy, and it's making me think of the five of wands, the break, right? The break in this relationship, because you two were bumping heads. There was a lot of obstacles, a lot of challenges, like a power struggle happening. See how there's like two sides here. Like there was a power struggle between you and this person in how to express themselves in a healthy way. Somebody could have been very arrogant, very self-centered. That could be something that you in this relationship, something that is rooted in within the relationship with you or the person that you're connecting to. So let's see what's going on in your person's head. A healthy body. I have a healthy self esteem in multiple areas of my life. I am satisfied with my ability to fit into a family, a relationship, and a career. I feel good about my intellect and my ability to have a voice in the world. All right, so your person that you are watching this video for has a healthy emotional body, a healthy mental body. See how they're connecting to the earth, and they're able to receive messages, right? Um, they're able to give and receive messages. Their heart is open to giving and receiving messages. So I feel somebody here is finally gaining the wisdom and the light about being in their heart space and how to express themselves in a very healthy way in all areas of their life. I feel whoever you are, Sagittarius or viewer, you're being humbled. You're being humbled with this being tempted to step out of this relationship, to seek intimacy in a different within a different person. Why? Because there is a rooted issue of arrogance and self-centeredness that has been within you since you were a child when it comes to relationships. Okay? And there's a lot of deception that has happened. And there is like a lot of wounds that somebody has been carrying when it comes to this relationship. I feel empty and alone unless I'm with someone. Yes, somebody has like a third party situation here. Somebody may feel like they're empty inside, and the only way to be fulfilled is to be with somebody. And again, this is a rooted issue that somebody has had since their childhood when it comes to giving and receiving love and expressing themselves. That's why there's a lot of obstacles and challenges. It's why you two bump heads. It's why there's a power struggle, because it's like an improper energy. All right. So let's go ahead and see what are some signs. Look, first of all, before we do that, let's see what's going on in the heart space. What's going on in the heart space? So whoever you're connected to, Sagittarius, somebody would rather be alone. This is the Hermit card. Somebody who's a hermit, somebody who is single or would rather be alone, um, and they feel good about it, whether they have a relationship or not. So we have Capricorn and Virgo. You take the messages as they resonate. So what's going on in the heart space for the viewer? So we definitely have a female energy coming through here. You, the viewer, could be a female, or if you're a male viewer, your feminine side, right? There's two sides of a situation here, right? Two sides. Your feminine side is what needs to be healed. Or this could be talking about I feel empty if I if I'm alone unless I am with someone. And that's where that temptation is. Somebody is always tempted to go out and be in a third party situation with a relationship. Because why? Because there's a sense of emptiness that has been rooted within them since they were a child. So they would rather stay in this third party energy and be tempted to be with other people because they have a lack of like their health is like, I don't know how to explain it, like they're mentally and emotionally unhealthy. Thank you, Spirit. See all the cracks and crevices on that road, right? So definitely either you're a female or you're connected to a female, or this has something to do with your feminine energy. So what's going on with your person's heart space? Settling. Yeah. Yeah, settling. Settling. I feel empty and alone unless I'm with someone. So settling for less than what they deserve. Yeah, so that's this person here. They'd rather settle for less than what they deserve than actually have a healthy relationship. Somebody also could have what I call the Barbie doll syndrome, where they feel like they have to be perfect. Like they have this, I have to have the perfect body, I have to have the perfect smile, I have to have the perfect haircut, or I'm not going to be able to find somebody. That's what I call the Barbie doll syndrome. That's that fantasy world that is imposed upon females, right? I also see too, this is only going to resonate with a few of you. There could be somebody who is in a third party situation that has a kid. Because I see a teddy bear here. I feel empty if I'm not with somebody, right? So I'm going to settle for less than what I deserve because I'd rather have the passion with somebody who is karmic or evil or, who has addictions than healing my self-esteem and seeking out the one who I better fit with, right? Instead of seeking out the truth and healing the wounds, they'd rather settle for the insecurity. All right, so let's take a look at the bottom of the deck. Yes, somebody is definitely masking something here. Masking being stuck in the mud, right? Yeah, they'd rather settle for a relationship that is unhealthy and stay stuck in that than actually healing their mental, emotional, and physical body. Okay, so let's see what are some signs that this person is seeing, or both of you. There's a. Okay, so that you need to surrender. You just need to surrender. The card goes there. Just need to surrender to a healthier relationship. There's somebody would rather surrender to masking a relationship because they'd rather be with somebody than actually do the work, do the healing. All right. So over here, the viewer, there's some, emotional. There's a lot of emotions happening here. So it is very melancholy. You can see that this looks like an old broken down home or house. Home is where the heart is. So somebody has a broken home. Home is where the heart is. So that's why somebody is unable to find the key, right? They're unable to find the key to their heart. The other person that you're connected to, what are some signs that they are seeing? Yeah, Confirmation. So there you go. That is confirmation about this relationship. Somebody could be getting the chills. Um, let's take a look at the bottom of the deck. That is definitely confirmation that what I am saying is true. Yeah. Profound lessons are at hand. 999, completion of a cycle is near. So, yeah, there is a lesson involved in this situation. 999 energy. There is a lesson involved. I feel like this was a karmic relationship, and that's why there was a power struggle. And I feel like it's because somebody has some inner child um, wounds that are rooted deep within them that has caused them to feel insecure about relationships. That's why they would rather be with somebody, settle for somebody, rather than be alone and do the work, be alone and do the healing here. That is what I see. So let's see, what is a conversation that maybe you two are going to have or need to have, or some words that were spoken between you two. That caused the power struggle and the headbutting and with the Five of Wands there. So I do feel somebody was unfaithful. Somebody cheated with the Devil card. All right. So, yeah, balance. One person is giving too much in this relationship. Yeah, because they would rather settle for less than what they deserve in this relationship. And the other person is taking too much from the other person because the person is just giving all they have, because they would rather be with this person than actually do the work and surrender to the healing process. See how she's nude, right? That's what I mean. Somebody is masking it. Let's pull another one. I often fantasize about what it would be like. Yeah, yeah. Somebody is in a fantasy world, right? Especially with the temptation here. Somebody is always fantasizing. And they're living in this fantasy world when it comes to intimacy. All right. Children are, what did I say about this? Children are an important part of this relationship. So settling, because why? Because you two may have a child with one another. You are special to me, even though I told you otherwise. So I feel like this person has not been totally honest about how they feel. They may have even said, oh, you're special, even though they feel otherwise, right? They may have lied and said, oh, you're the one I want to be with. I would rather be with you. There is nobody else, but there really is somebody else. This person lives in a fantasy world. Or you both live in a fantasy world, and the relationship is out of balance. Because why? Because you did not take your time to get to know one another. This is a karmic relationship. This is definitely a karmic soulmate, is what I feel, especially with the lessons at hand. Definitely a soulmate, and you guys did not take your time to get to know one another. That's why you're always headbutting. You're always in this power struggle. You surrender to sex before you actually went deeper than the physical part of the relationship to get to know one another, right? Somebody could have said, oh, I love you unconditionally and I respect you, but the whole time they were fantasizing about somebody else. You're all I've ever wanted, right? That is what I see. So let's go ahead and pull a final message from the angels about this. So definitely somebody is seeking and searching for the truth about how they truly feel, what they truly want in a relationship, why maybe they feel all alone with the other person, why they're always in this indecision energy, why they're always tempted to go out and give somebody else their, their intimate parts. Okay, so yeah, we angels bring you gifts from your creator. Open your arms to receive. So you need to open your heart and open your arms. Again, going back to that grounding energy. Hello from heaven. Your loved ones in heaven are doing fine. Let go of worries and feel their loving blessings. So for some of you, this could be somebody's parents or whatever have already passed over. And that's one of the reasons why they're unable to heal. All right. And they may feel all alone because their loved ones have passed over. So we have Archangel Azrael coming through. Archangel Azrael is the angel of death. So let's take a look at the bottom of the deck. Career transition. So somebody is going to be triggered. We have Azrael coming through again. So for some of you, Archangel Azrael may be coming for you. Archangel Shemuel he's the one who does a lot of relationship healing. But there is definitely a trigger here. See how he's holding that cup of love, right? I would rather be single than accept something that I am not worthy of. Something was, there's a purpose in this relationship. The purpose is there's a lesson involved. Okay? Thank you for watching.